Welcome back to DIY IT Department. In this session, we're going to be discussing with you resolution. If you come over here to our trusty Wikipedia, we'll find out that display resolution of a digital television or display device is the number of distinct pixels in each dimension that can be displayed. We also find out it is usually quoted as width times height, with the units in pixels. Not inches, but in pixels, like 1024 by 768. If you look at the image over here to the right, you will notice all of the different resolutions that are out there. And let's talk about what makes up a resolution. First of all, it depends on what kind of quality of your display or monitor that you invested in. It also has to do with drivers, which is how your computer communicates with the hardware on your PC. And then also, I'm not talking about hardware, it is also your graphics card. What kind of graphics card is installed in your PC or laptop? So let's go on over here to, this is a website called w3schools.com. And from this website, we will learn that in January 2012, 85% of users out there are using higher resolution than 1024 by 768. And in a minute, we'll tell you why that's important. So let's go on back to our desktop and let's go into Control Panel. I'm going to show you how to change your resolution and to play around with it. We're going to go into the personalized settings again. We're going to go here to display settings. So here is the display settings for your computer. If you notice that right here you have the video, or it would be the video card or graphics card that it's discussing. And then down here it's going to have a bar where you can move your resolution around. Now, of course, my resolution was set to 1280 by 800 pixels. You can also change the color from 32-bit to 16-bit, and depending on which Windows version you were running, you might have some more settings than this. So let me talk about why resolution is so important. First of all, it's going to help you with how big everything seems on your screen, how big the letters seem, how big the images seem, and this is especially important when you're discussing the internet or websites. And the reason why I was talking about back here, when we pull this up, that 85% of users out there are using a higher resolution than 1024 by 768. The reason why that is important is web designers go out there and they design websites for the users that are using those high resolutions. Because we, as web designers, you really want to make sure that the majority of the people that are looking at your websites are using the right format, are using the most popular format. And so if you're viewing a website and it is all off and things are all messed up, then you want to come in here to display settings and change these settings and play around with it. Especially if you're not getting the whole big picture of that website. Definitely come in here and change this stuff around. So once you change that around, you can, like I said, you can apply the settings, and then it will take a few seconds for that to change around, and then you can go back to the website that you're looking at and see how big it is or how small everything on the screen is. So for right now, let's cancel this out. I'm going to show you one other thing in this personalized appearance and sounds. If you come up here, you can adjust the font size of your computer, which is very cool. You can have a default to scale to 96, or you can have large scale, which is going to make your text on all of your computer programs bigger. So if you have a small screen and you need your text bigger, then I would just come in here and change that. So that pretty much concludes our little session on resolution. For more support options, please look down into the support section of this video. And we will see you on our next video, which is going to be keeping your internet browser software up to date, talking a little bit about JavaScript and how that works, and showing you the different options for having internet browsers. So we'll see you on our next session, and you will have a good one.